I guess I'll just put it realistically, in any state that has a concealed carry ability, there should be no reason why anybody can't open carry throughout the entire state.
Yeah.
Because you have no idea who is carrying and who is not. So what is the fucking deal? You should assume everybody's carrying. If you are in a state that allows any form of concealed carry, you should assume everyone's packing.
Yeah.
So why not then have an open carry law with that? Unless, of course, unless it's not actually about the gun, right?
Yeah.
Because it's not about the gun. It's just about control. Or it's about getting rid of the gun, I guess, because who wants to go through the process of trying to become open carry in a state of which you can't, or concealed carry in a state of which you can't open carry?
Well, my concern is the overcomplication of it. That this, again, like many of the things, my concern is that it's a stepping stone to other state preemption laws. That then, you can ban, like I said, a magazine ban in Seattle, or just a straight up concealed carry ban in Seattle. You can't have a gun here. We're just not going to do that anymore. Not only does it begin to further infringe on what I interpret, what are your constitutional rights, it also creates a complicated web of laws that then somebody who's trying to just not get arrested has to keep up with if they want to go to the fucking city and see a play, or go and see a concert, or go to a fucking football game. I mean, you can't have a gun in a stadium anyway, but somewhere where normally you could have a gun, and then Seattle decides that you can't. Now you have to decide: do I have to carry a different firearm? Do I have to carry a different magazine? Can I carry a gun at all?
Yeah.
Can I have a knife here? Can I do this?
Which is already conversations people have when they think about like crossing a state line with a gun.
Well, the last time I went to
now
Oregon,
you're going to have to think about what cities you're walking into, what county line you're going to cross.
The last time I went to Oregon, I was racked with the decision of, am I going to continue to conceal carry and risk potentially getting pulled over and then having a firearm if something happens, and then I'm going to definitely get arrested and go to jail? Or
big boy jail.
Keep my gun in the back seat or something like that, unloaded, and if something happens, I'll grab it and put the magazine, and then I carried it. I thought about it for a day, and I just kept carrying it. I'm like, I'm just not, I don't care. That was really when I was at the point of like, this is all unconstitutional. I'm not going to do this. I'm just going to do what I want anyway. So hopefully the statute of limitations is out, and I'm just kidding. It doesn't matter.
Nobody can prove it.
No, it doesn't matter. But
prove that shit in a court of law, bitch.
Yeah, so it's just, it's too much.
It is too much.
So as far as gun laws go, I can't tell anybody how they should vote on anything. I would suggest, if this matters to you and you have faith in this system, that you put in your public comment. I think for some of them it's already too late. If you really care, you can call your representative, you can call your senator, you can talk to them. That option stands for me. I don't want to talk to them. I don't want to hear what they have to say. That's my own personal take on it. I don't want to talk to Drew Hansen about this because I don't think that he understands, and I don't think that he cares. I don't want to talk to Tara Simmons because I don't think she understands, and I don't think that she cares, because she's one of the co-signers for the home manufacture ban. So you obviously don't understand. You don't understand this issue, and it's a complicated issue, and I don't see how someone can keep up with a plethora of different states. Exactly.
Yep.
And that's what I was saying at the beginning. It's extremely complicated, and I understand if people don't care enough to concern themselves with that. It's only after I started owning guns that any of this mattered to me at all. So I understand.
Well, and the sad thing is, too,
don't think that means that those people should have. I struggled that those people have the same say in whether or not these laws are passed as I do, when they don't care and they don't understand. It doesn't affect their life at all. They are perfectly willing to leave their personal safety up to the state and to the police force, and that's fine. That's fine that you want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't trust them to do that. I don't trust that they have my best interest at heart. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to leave myself and my friends and you unprotected from the state if they decide to fucking pop off. I don't want to do that. That's fine if you want to. I don't want to do that. That seems like a really bad idea, and I don't want to be involved in that.
Yeah, all you're really asking at that point is for you to have your constitutional rights, and for them to not take advantage of it. That's fine.
I refuse to concede.
Like I
refuse to concede.
You guys don't want to take advantage of that. That's fine. Go to town. You don't have to. I want to. This is my constitutional right to do this, and you're going to tell me I can't do that. I'm not telling you that you have to. Maybe I should. Maybe I should be advocating that everybody is mandated to own a fucking firearm and take training every year. It's the exact thing you're telling me, except in reverse. You want crime to go down? Crime will fucking go down if everybody's packing. If everybody in this nation, you are 18 years old, you are required to carry a gun on you at all times. And if you don't, the cops come over and check you. It's the same exact thing you're asking me to do, but in reverse. Because your view on how this American society should work is contrary to my own. We have different values. National divorce.
Yeah, no, I know.
This is the shit.
No, that's correct.
This is the shit.
I think that's very accurate.
This is why we use this to segue. Anyway.
So the next one that we have here is, again, we're going to stay local just for now, is we have, as you pulled up here, right, bill that is being supported by our Governor Jay Inslee.
Shout out Timcast, by the way, for offering this this fantastic little article, by the way.
Shout out Timcast.
It was great. Because Timcast is essentially national coverage. This is the internet. They report on all sorts of shit.
Yes.
And to have a Washington-centered story means something. You know, just local politics is only local until it's national.
Yes.
So,
Inslee has expressed support for a bill that would make it a misdemeanor for elected officials and candidates to knowingly spread misinformation if it could cause violence. It's very qualified. You know, it's a very qualified bill that's, if your speech could cause violence or is likely to cause violence and you are an elected official or you're a candidate, then it's a misdemeanor for these things to happen. It's obviously directed at Donald Trump.
There it is.
Obviously directed straight at Donald Trump. And in regards to...
Because there's only one thing that they added to this bill. I'm going to show it right now.
Yes.
There's only one piece of that they added. It says, his or her conviction of a felony, a gross misdemeanor for knowingly making false statements regarding the election process or results as described in Section 2 of this act, which is, again, so this whole law right now, the Senate Bill 5843, which speaks to RCW 4212010, is all about what it takes to open a seat in Congress. What allows somebody to get kicked out. And essentially your term runs up, you do some felonies, somebody dies, or you have a gross misdemeanor, you know, his or her conviction of a felony. That's another thing to get you kicked out of the state house.
Or you have the gross misdemeanor. So also if you're found guilty of this, you also are barred from running for office again.
Yes, that's the beauty of it. It's not just it's not just like a slap on the wrist deal where all of a sudden, like, oh yeah, bad. You get a misdemeanor and a fine because it's bad. No, you don't get to be in Congress anymore.
Get the fuck out.
So
wow,
Joe Biden out of office then, from the sounds of it.
Ooh.
Oh, because he just questioned the validity of all elections before and future, unless things got passed. But hey, whatever.
Could find at least one clip of
fucking Jay Inslee
talking about Russia. I think
it's got to be real simple.
Definitely find one.
I'm going to.
Oh, I think you.
I don't
think you'll have a hard time with it. No, I don't think you'll have a hard time.
Welcome to the salt of the streets, coming at you every week with this food for thought. Hope you ready.